Right, hello. Just before this proper video begins, obviously my voice is gone. I've just finished up the this stream live commentary for the fight or watch along, whatever you want to call it. I've just finished my post fight reaction to Crawford and Canelo. Obviously, this is just my commentary on the fight. It I got very excited in moments. It's not the best, but I just wanted it uploaded because it's a bit of a special moment for me. Um, Crawford winning, of course. Favorite fighter ever. Um, my voice is going at points in it. I get very excited. Um, but yeah, if you want to, I would. You can pull up the fight and watch it alongside. I'm sure the Ring Magazine will upload it somewhat soon. But um, you might say, "Oh, it's delayed. It's not in time." Um, I do have a habit of calling shit after it happens, like a few seconds after it happens. I don't call it as soon as it happens. My brain just doesn't like process it quick enough. But if you watch this, thank you for watching, and yeah. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Crawford's going to come out southpaw by the looks of things. Here we go. Massive fight. Big implications for legacy here, I'd take for both men. Massive implications for Crawford. Here we go. Both men into the ring. Crawford coming out for jab. Southpaw, as I said. Crawford probing with the jab. She's already backing Canelo up, which is not a bad strategy. Early rounds take advantage. I know he's a slow starter himself. Good jab to the body from Crawford. I've had a feeling Crawford's going to win, but I don't flip flop anymore. And I'm going with my brain. I've said Canelo need to hurry through. It's not. I said it wasn't going to change, but I have had a feeling that Crawford is at least going to do a lot better than a lot of people are giving him credit for. That's why I've said this fight is a 50-50. But we will see. We've only just started. Canelo's taking the center of the ring, very cagey, like I said, for this first minute. Crawford trying to get that jab going to the head. Canelo fainting low. Both men trying to make their reads. Both men look locked in. Crawford takes center of the ring. Canelo's taking back control of it. Crawford moving very well so far. I have to admit, like he doesn't look much slower at all. His hands look very quick. He's only thrown singles, of course, and it's the first round still, so his legs should look good. Canelo, Crawford's got a significant speed advantage. Canelo just kind of threw jab, stepped in with it, and threw the right hand behind it, and completely missed and didn't look like it looked quite easy to read. If I'm Canelo, I'm not throwing doubles or singles, especially. Big right hand on the guard there. And Canelo tries to work the body. I'm not throwing singles or doubles. I'm trying to get combinations going. Canelo used to be a very good combination puncher. Crawford, so good shots there from Crawford. Double jab, left hand on the side, right hook. Very good. Canelo steps through with a straight right hand. Kind of lands, but Crawford shakes his head. If I'm Canelo, I'm not doing singles or doubles because Crawford's got very good eyes. It's very easy to read and so therefore easier to defend. Canelo's a very good combination puncher. If he trying to closes his distance, right hand on the guard from Canelo, if he closes the distance and lets some shots go, just the size and strength of him, Crawford not being used to that could just overpower him. Good double jab there on the guard from Crawford to straight left of the body, left to the body misses from Canelo. Canelo trying to step through with that right hand. Obviously trying to get the outside foot position. Good left hand there from Canelo, Crawford. I must say Canelo looks a little bit quicker than he's looked in some fights. He looked quite quick in the Belanga fight. He definitely looks quicker than he did in the Skull fight. But yeah, again, Crawford's already engaged more than Skull did. Probably a 10-9 Crawford. Fairly competitive, I'd say. Fairly competitive. But I'd give that edge to Crawford. That little combination he did with the double jab. Straight left it around the guard and into the right hook. was a good moment, and the rest of the work, he did the more consistent work throughout the round. Only the first, though, of course, I did say he'd take that. I thought it'd be a bit of cagey than it was, but there was a good left hand there, see? Good right hook. That definitely got Canelo. I did say I think he can get Canelo's respect. He punches very hard. He's going to add muscle. I think he will punch hard enough to get Canelo's respect. Billy Joe Saunders got Canelo's respect, of course, until he didn't. But we were going to see. I nearly did flip flop. I nearly did pick Crawford. For the past 2 weeks, I've been saying, I kind of want to go with Crawford, but I've stopped flip flopping. But it's ironic because I used to flip flop quite a lot and change my picks, and I'd get a few of them wrong. But a few weeks ago, I was obviously going with Chimaev. I was going with Duplessis to beat Chimaev. But then I was seeing videos throughout the week of like Chimaev picking up Cormier, and I'm thinking, oh, but I'm not going to flip flop. I'm sticking with Duplessis. Good left hook to the body from Canelo. Good jab from Crawford. I'm sticking with that, and then obviously Chimaev ended up winning. So now that I say I'm not flip flopping anymore, guarantee. Now the people I was going to flip flop to ain't going to win. Quick left hook Canelo on the guard from Crawford. Good work there from Crawford. I like that. Feints and gets himself into a better position. Doesn't let himself get backed up. Good jabs from Crawford. Canelo's just trying to walk him down right now. Obviously not recklessly, but yeah. Good jab. Crawford. Another good jab from Crawford. Jab's working well. I'm loving that. See what I mean? Southpaw jabbing. Like it's so effective if a southpaw learns to use it and doesn't just play the backhand game. Good left hook from the body there from Canelo. Crawford shakes his head, but it's a good shot. Brilliant right hook from the body from Canelo. That absolutely got Crawford's attention. Good, no! Crawford's the bollocks. Double jab, straight left hand, right hook. Round the guard. He's instantly responding. I love that. Don't let him bully you. Don't let him bully you. That's exactly what he's got to do. Keep respect. Keep him cute. Right hook on the guard from Canelo. Left hander in response from Crawford, but Canelo gets out of the way of it. Both men look sharp. Left hook from Canelo misses to the body, and then Crawford tries to respond with a right hook that also whiffs. Straight left from Canelo. Crawford tries to respond. Canelo gets out of the way. Canelo's feet look decent. Wouldn't say they look as good as Jamel Charlo fight, but they look decent in that exchange. Crawford's backing Canelo up now. Crawford's double jabbing him onto the ropes. Good. Don't take liberties. Canelo is a decent counterpuncher. He's got a good timing. Good left hand there from Canelo. Don't take liberties when you get Canelo into a beneficial position. Just box smart. Double jab there from Crawford. Backhand from Canelo with this kind of needs to keep his shape there, kind of squared up, brought that right foot across. 2-0 Crawford maybe, I'd say. That was a bit closer. But that response there, actually that kind of whiffed. There was a better response from Crawford in there. See, it was after that right hook to the body. That could, I don't know, that could go Canelo's way. That was a very close one, that. The first round I kind of gave it to Crawford because in the moments where they weren't committing with combinations, Crawford was doing the more cleaner, effective work with his jab. But that round, neither man was really doing clean, effective work at the during the little lulls in the fight where they're at range trying to, find an opening. Neither man was doing too clean, effective work, and Canelo did land some decent shots to the body, but there was a little flurry from Crawford in the middle of that round after that right hook to the body that didn't get shown there in the replay, so that round could really go either way. I'm going to say 10-9 Crawford every round because it's my favourite, but I did pick Canelo. Right hook over the top, misses from Canelo. He definitely, I wouldn't say he seems wary of Crawford's power, but it's definitely got his respect. You can tell that because he isn't just brute forcing, walking through. Good upcut to the body there from Crawford, backhand. Good left hook from the body there from Canelo. Crawford tries to respond instantly, kind of smothers his work a little bit. Good shots there from Crawford, changes the angle, doesn't land clean, but changes the angle. He's getting back under the ropes. Good movement there from Crawford, makes Canelo miss. See, Canelo's in the fight total was 44% center control from Canelo, and obviously doing most of the advancing. But Crawford here has been able to back him up in moments. So yeah, the unofficial scorecard's got it 2-0 Crawford. I'd have it the same. They just didn't show that flurry, so I kind of got second guess myself. I'm nervous, man. Fucking love Crawford so much. Right, left hook on the guard there from Canelo. Canelo's not getting through with any clean shots to the head. Good left hook there from the body. The body shots are working very, very well. Crawford definitely doesn't want to get hit to the head. You can see that. Obviously, he doesn't. No one wants to get hit to the head. But he's taking the body shots quite well, and he's responding very, very good. He's getting to the body more than I thought he would in the early rounds, Canelo. He misses there, though, with a left hook to the body. Crawford's footwork and ring generalship, just positioning in general, has been really good, in my opinion. Makes Canelo whiff right there. Crawford takes center of the ring. Good jab there from Crawford. See, when he's backing Canelo up and he's double jab right hand from Canelo, lands not cleanest shot in the world. It didn't look very clean on camera anyway, but definitely landed. Definitely landed the second jab and right hand. But whenever Crawford's backing him up and he is getting into a beneficial position, he's not taking liberties, which is something Bivol did very, very well. I'm going to watch the feet of Canelo because I did mention something in my good. See, Canelo lands a good right hand to the body, but Crawford lands a very good straight left in response to the head as well. You got to think the judge is going to favour the head shots more than they'll favour the body shots, right? That's commonly how it works. Good right hand to the body there from Canelo. Misses a jab, lands a very clean right hand to the body there. Crawford kind of mismanaged, read the distance, I'd say. See, it's another round where Canelo having moments. It's a tricky round. I'm not scoring it round by round. I'm finding it very hard to score at the minute because it is so early in the morning, but I'm very impressed with what both men are doing. I think both men look sharp. Well, I'm very impressed with what Crawford's doing. I think Canelo looks very, very sharp. Looks like as sharp as I expected him to look. But this is pretty much going the way my prediction was. I didn't think Canelo would get to the body this early, but I thought Crawford would be picking up the early rounds. We will see. Cardio-wise, though, he's eating a few body shots and he isn't really breathing at all right now. Neither is Canelo. Both men are very well-conditioned athletes. They're massaging Canelo's legs in the corner kind of with a towel to kind of... I don't think that means anything, but... I don't know, it's interesting to note. I mean, Magic Johnson's got a nose for cocaine, hasn't he? Round number 4, undisputed super middleweight championship of the world. Crawford starts off jabbing. Crawford takes centre of the ring. Another jab from Crawford, obviously from the southpaw stance. Another jab from Crawford. Canelo, man, you know better than that to close the distance. Good work from Crawford. Canelo tried to close the distance just behind a kind of wild left hook. Not wild, but an undisguised left hook. Crawford responds very well. Another left hook to the body from Canelo. Crawford responds very well for flurry up top. Good jab there from Crawford. Good left hand to the body there from Canelo. Left hook on the guard from Canelo, and then straight right on the guard. He's not getting through effectively to the head. Good right hook counter from Crawford. Brilliant timing on the back foot. Good. Oh my God. Canelo backs him up. Crawford just pops him with a straight left. That popped his head back a little bit. Didn't pop his head back majorly, but popped his head back, which is more than a lot of people were saying. Canelo only backs him off as a corner. Crawford moves laterally to his left very, very well. Takes right hand on the guard from Canelo. Good right hook there from Canelo. Definitely lands. But this has been a very good start to the round from Crawford. Right hook to the body, misses from Canelo. He's got to start setting his way. He's got to start closing that distance a little more effectively, man. He's kind of coming in with blind shots. They're quite quick, but they're it's not blinding his opponent. Crawford could see them. He's got very good eyes. Okay, double jab up top from Crawford, straight left to the body, misses. And then look out. Canelo's legs look like they're slowing already to me. When he kind of took that step back from those shots earlier on in the fight, I was like, oh, that was quite quick. Quicker than I was expecting his legs to look. A little bit more quite fluid in his movements. He cannot land to Crawford's head. Like, he is not landing cleanly to his head at all. He's getting some good body shots in. I wouldn't say that the body shots aren't exactly hitting the sweet spots though. But he cannot land to Crawford's head. Crawford's feeling himself, man. Can't get overconfident. I don't think he will, but he's feeling himself. You can see the confidence on him. Canelo might got more than he's bargained for here, at least through 4. At least through 4. Good right hand from Canelo. Definitely doesn't stumble Crawford, or it does stumble Crawford backwards, but it was more off balance and it hurt him. See, Crawford's always been like this though. Like, people might be looking into that. Him smiling and shaking his head after Canelo lands, but like, he's always done that, and he's always won. So it's not really for some fighters it's a negative. Like Edgar Berlanga, when he was getting dropped by Canelo and Shiraz, he kind of bangs his hands together. You know, like the monkey from Toy Story. You know, in Toy Story 3, you got that monkey. That's what like Belanga's like. But just starts clapping his hands together on the fucking ground. But with Crawford, that's not a negative sign to me at all. I do it myself when I'm sparring or fighting. Like, I like that you hit me like that. I like that. I like a challenge. Crawford's a man who likes to be challenged, so I don't see that as a negative. It's Logan Paul. Oh, look, it's Mike Tyson. Here we go, round 5. Canelo kind of bends the knees, drops low. Bit of a feint there. I've never seen him do that before. Crawford's backing Canelo up. Like, in the 4th round, he's backing Canelo up a lot more. This 5th round, he's immediately on him. Like, he's the one taking initiative in the center ring. I didn't mention that in my video. I should have mentioned that, because I more talked about how Canelo's going to win, but I should have mentioned that Crawford's gonna want to push Canelo back a moments. Like, even Bivol pushed Canelo back a moments. Floyd pushed Canelo back in moments. Obviously, you got a pressure fighter who likes to come forward. You don't want them to fight their fight coming forward. You're gonna want them pushing back a moments. I should have mentioned that. 4-0 Crawford so far for me. But this is the way I said it was going to go. But honestly, Crawford looks like he's getting stronger, not weaker, like I said. I said he'd get weaker, and this is where it kind of began the 5th, 6th round. He'd start to get weaker, but he looks like he's getting stronger and more confident. It's that fucking Victor Conte shit. Good right hook to the body there from Canelo. Good left hook there from Canelo. I would say that kind of hit the side of Crawford's neck. It doesn't even... I'd say it hit his neck because he didn't even move his head. Canelo might want to try and get behind a jab here to close the distance. He's definitely struggling closing the distance against Crawford. 1 jab from Canelo, I think, thrown in the 4th round. 11 from Crawford. Or maybe that's this round. That's not enough. I know it's a southpaw orthodox matchup, but you can at least feint with it. At least feint with a jab, then step through to the left. You got to disguise those entries no matter what. Not much clean, effective work here from Crawford. This could be a Canelo round here, but Like Canelo might nick this round, but neither man has been all too effective with what they've thrown. Good shots there from Crawford. Good uppercut through the middle of Canelo's high guard. Right hand, like he cannot land to his head. That right hand was on the guard. So obviously Crawford's not holding his feet as much, which is intelligent. Maybe if he starts to slow Canelo down because he is moving quite a bit, Canelo starts to gas. Maybe later on in the fight, Canelo nearly fucking throws Crawford over the top rope. Calm down. He's getting frustrated. Did that in the Bivol fight. Maybe when Canelo starts to get a slow down, if he does start to slow down, maybe Crawford can where he is catching those shots so well, but maybe in the future he can catch and shoot with those shots. That was a close round. I'd probably nick it to Crawford though because he was backing Canelo up, just throwing his jab out there. He had a good little moment in the middle of the round where he kind of split the uppercut through the guard. Probably the messiest round of the fight there. I was going to say desperation. I don't think it's desperation yet because it was only the 5th round, right? But I think signs of frustration there from Canelo. My voice is fucking shattered. But I think signs of frustration there. Deontay. Oh my god, I'm losing it. Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder in the crowd. Saw him and Andy Ruiz teasing a fight earlier. Canelo smothering his work there, man. That was the first round he gave 10-9 to Canelo. I don't know. I feel like he's smothering his work. It's not clear enough. It wasn't clear enough for either man in that round to really give a decisive winner. Plus, I'm fucking knackered. Good backhand from Crawford. Canelo backs him up on the ropes. Crawford circles out, takes center of the ring. There's a good backhand there. He's landed that a few times. Canelo's definitely stepping up the aggression here. He backs Crawford up. Crawford, wow. I've always said that about Crawford. Crawford's a strong motherfucker. Canelo backs him up on the ropes. There's a bit of a left hook from the body from Canelo, and then Crawford kind of landed the uppercut, and then they kind of engage in a clinch, and Crawford just turns him around onto the ropes. He can deadlift for like 400 pounds in street clothes, like in jeans. I said it because there was a time where before this fight was announced, I was actually picking Crawford way before it was officially announced. And I said Crawford's stronger than the weight's never been the issue for me. Him going up to the weight, it's been that Canelo is more used to fighting at that weight, and that Crawford, say realistically, he could build himself into super middleweight, still wouldn't win this fight because he his body isn't used to carrying that weight. It's not because he can't carry that weight; it's because his body's not used to it. Cagey moments. Crawford fainting. Quadruples up on the jab. Only like one landed. Wasn't even the cleanest jab in the world, but it did land. Didn't land there from Canelo. Didn't land from Crawford either as a response, but it backed Canelo up, man. Which is what Crawford's going to want. He wants to have space behind him. Good straight left to the body from Crawford. Good straight right to the body from Canelo. Crawford's loving this. Good. Crawford double jabs in, kind of throws the left hook to the body, and then kind of slings in a jab up top after. Good little exchange there. At the end of the round, straight left from Crawford. I think a left hook in response to Canelo. Crawford kind of slings in a right hook. I'm gonna stop calling the rounds, scoring round by round. Because for one, I want to save my voice for as many words as possible, because I'm losing it. I've still got a video to do. But also I'm tired and it's really hard to call for me at the minute. See, look at that. Canelo tries to land the left hook and then Crawford goes bang with straight left. Like, kind of slings a right hook over the top. Crawford circles out. Round number 7. We're over halfway through the round. It's where I thought Crawford was going to start to slow, but I'm not seeing signs from him slowing, but I am seeing Canelo kind of trying to force initiative, and the work is kind of being smothered from both men. Good jab there from Crawford. Good shots there from Crawford. Not the cleanest shot as well, but Canelo lands absolutely nothing in response despite trying, so you can't really, you know what I mean? It's not the cleanest work from Crawford, but it's work nonetheless, and it's landing work. This is an opportunity here for Canelo. Like, Crawford circles out and takes center of the ring, doesn't really land anything effective at all. He needs to calm down. He needs to be a little cuter with his work, man. He's just slinging big right hands and it's not landing. It was a good straight right there. Straight left on the left hook on the guard. Didn't see where that right hook went. That was a good right hook there from Canelo. That kind of, knocks Crawford off shape a little. Very briefly. Good jab to the body from Crawford. It's very good. I'd like to see him kind of blind him with the jab at top, kind of like Shakur does. Kind of like Mayo used to do, where you kind of jab up top, leave it there, stab down to the body with a straight left. He's having a bit of success with the straight shots. Left hook from Canelo misses, but he does back Crawford into a corner. Good uppercut from from Crawford there. Canelo can't get to him. Crawford circles out, takes center of the ring. Motherfucker isn't landing to the head. Good left hook to the body from Canelo, but Crawford kind of responds with two, again, not the cleanest straight shots in the world, but landing shots nonetheless. Jab to the body from Crawford, didn't quite see if that landed. Right hook on the guard from Canelo. Jab from Crawford grazes Canelo, I'd say. It's looking fluid here, Crawford. Very fluid, kind of with his stance. That's a Crawford round for me. Crawford don't look tired at all. Can we just say, Canelo looks all right, but Crawford looks like he's handling his pace phenomenally well. Phenomenally, he's barely breathing. And number 8. Just seen someone say they've got it a shutout. I wouldn't say a shutout, but Canelo's 1-2, maybe 3 rounds. Left hook to the body there from Canelo, but it isn't hitting the liver. It's more hitting the hip than it's hitting the liver, right? It's not nice. I feel like Canelo's frustrated here a little bit. Crawford is a lighter man. He's meant to be harder to get to. But even when he has got to him, it hasn't been that effective. Straight right to the body there from Canelo. That's been a good shot for him. Couldn't quite see if that right hook landed, but I'd say it just tucked under the elbow on Canelo. Jab to the body from Crawford, jab up top, skims. Left hook to the body there, kind of I'd say it caught the elbow, but it did land. Crawford circling around the outside, Canelo trying to stalk him, trying to cut off. Jab misses from Crawford. Canelo lands nothing there. Double jabs in, throws the uppercut, and then throws a right hook, and none of it lands. Like, at all. You can't land to the head. He's not having success to the head. I'd be incredibly interested to see the punch stats, not the CompuBox stats. Like if Jabber's got it, Jabber I feel like it's more accurate than CompuBox. Tends to be anyway. Three straight shots on the guard from Crawford. I say 1 or 2 landed, nothing tremendously clean. Canelo misses a 1-2. Kind of loads up there, steps in with a jab and throws right hand, loads up a little bit. Jab from Crawford, kind of on the guard. Canelo's loading up way too much for my liking. And not even disguising it either. He's one of the best at setting up loaded up shots, but he isn't disguising them here tonight. Canelo trying to work his way in, taking down the centre line, trying to give Crawford a different rhythm, but Crawford just remains disciplined. Good jab from Crawford. Canelo backs him up. Crawford circles back to the centre. End of round 8. Crawford round. I'm enjoying this so far. I think this is a great fight. Ray Jackson had it 3-0 Canelo. He fucking hates Crawford and I respect it. Crawford is winning the decision by doing all this running. He's not running. He's moving, but he's not running. Both men exchanging. Crawford lands 3 hooks. Crawford's exchanging with him. Right. Crawford's fucking setting his feet and fucking giving him business. What's happened there? What happened? What's up? What's up with Crawford's eye? What happened there? Did he get his hair in it, sweat in it? What happened? It looks fine, but I wonder what happened. Did you get headbutted? Oh yeah. It's kind of, he's got kind of sweaty hair in his eye. That's not nice. It's not nice at all. Stings. But they're back on. I just had to open my door for my cat. What are you doing? Get on the chair. Ugh. They're throwing air, boys. Canelo missed his left hook. Crawford just circling at the minute. Trying to pick his moment. Canelo's backing him up into the corner. Crawford throws a few kind of dummy punches and then circles off. Double jab there from Crawford. Good right hand from Canelo. Doesn't really get any kind of attention from Crawford, but it's a good shot. Canelo tries to thread the uppercut and then the straight right. Think the uppercut might have landed, but straight right missed. Right hook from Canelo, I think, hit Crawford. Good straight left there from Crawford. Crawford double jabs, doesn't land, circles to his right. My wrist hurts, I don't know why. It's not nice at all. Canelo kind of backs Crawford on the rope. Crawford kind of feints to his head and then moves. Canelo is backing him up here, though. I think the jab landed there from Canelo. Straight right. The work from Canelo when he is doing it, like right hook on the guard there from Canelo, can't land to his head. The work from Canelo is not clean. This is a very good performance from Crawford. 51% accuracy from Canelo, 55 from Crawford in this round. 55 from Canelo, really? I don't know about that, but I don't know, man. I don't think any of them headshots are landing. I can't recall one meaningful headshot from Canelo in this fight, really. See that right hand missed. See Crawford lands a good left there. Good left hand up top. Good right hook to the body. Circles out, lands a good right hook. Nothing from Canelo. See Canelo trying to parries one of Crawford's shots, throws a jab. Crawford hits him with a left hook. Backs Canelo up. So it's just nothing here from Canelo is particularly clean, effective, or clear. Crawford's doing the more effective work. He's backing Canelo up, for fuck's sake, and he's a smaller man. Do you know what I mean? Dan Rafael's got it 4-1. He had it 4-1 Canelo after round 5. Dan's a fucking idiot sometimes. There's no way. Netflix has got it 80, 88, 83 to something. 83, 88 something from Crawford. I'd say I'd have it around the same, maybe one more round to Canelo. But we're in round 10 here. Jab misses from Crawford. I think that 1-2 landed from Canelo. Considering the sizes of their neck that you could clearly see at the weigh-ins when they rehydrated, double jab there from Crawford. Threads a left hand through the guard, right hand, and straight or left. A few of them landing, not all but a few. Whenever Crawford, that right hand kind of wasn't the cleanest shot in the world, but backed Crawford up, and then Crawford responds with some good shots. Because in the thickness of their necks, whenever Canelo has hit him to death, it hasn't snapped Crawford's head back once, and Crawford's been able to snap Canelo's head back a little bit, nothing major, but he has snapped his head back just a tad. Do you know what? If I was Canelo, I would punched the arms more. Like, he hasn't had too much success. I thought that'd be something he'd do. Haven't seen too much success to the head. You'd think he'd start hitting the arms instead of just the hands. The hands are gonna hurt anyway from Crawford because he's punched someone in the fucking head. But you'd think he'd start to start to land to the arms like he has in the past against Callum Smith, Bivol. But I haven't seen too much of that. Not purposefully, anyway. This isn't running. This is boxing. This is the sweet science from Crawford. Plain and simple. He's making Canelo miss and he's making him pay. Good right hook to the body there from Canelo. I think the left hook landed beforehand as well. Yeah, again, he smothers his work. Doesn't get to build on that. Whereas Crawford responds like that with clean, effective flurries that are clear to the judges to see, clear for me to see. Canelo whiffs over the top of the right hand, needs to keep his form, crossing the legs over and squaring up. Canelo, like, athletically has looked very sharp tonight. Technically, he has looked poor. You'd think he looked like athletically quite, worn out but it's more technically he doesn't look too great in this fight, in my opinion. He's kind of been very, very sloppy. I don't think he deals with southpaws very well. Lara, Billy Joe Saunders gave him trouble. I don't think he deals with southpaws very well, man, because he hasn't really got behind his jab at all, which is understandable. Against southpaw, it's a very hard shot to land. It can be landed, but you'd expect some feints, and then he kind of steps through with the feints, which kind of disguises his entries into the range, and he then for the right hand. But he's thrown the right hand kind of blindly at times. Loaded up and just thrown them blindly. There's 70,000 people there tonight. Wow. Like, sometimes America call like stadiums, they've got like 20,000 people. Whereas that's just like the O2 Arena over here, but it's a lot. I'd like to see what the crowd sounds like. Good exchanges here at the start of the round. Canelo lands one shot though to Crawford's like 5. So Crawford wins that exchange. Round 11 though. 20 seconds in. 97, 93 to Crawford. I'd have it about that. Maybe one more round to Canelo, so I've got it slightly closer, but yeah. Scoring from Netflix has been right tonight. See, Canelo lands a good right to the body, but Crawford lands a good right hook at top, and then a few extra shots. Canelo does respond. Canelo's kind of chopping down with that right hand now. Good uppercut there from Crawford. He is trading with Canelo. Canelo is getting through to the body, but he is trading. And Crawford doesn't look all too affected by it. Left hand to the body, but again Crawford responds like that. Like, man, Crawford's putting in a fucking brilliant performance. Good right hand from Canelo, but Crawford responds instantly, lands at least 2 shots there. Don't know if that's enough for him to win the exchange. Canelo's uppercut was eye grabbing, but I like the work from both men here. Good from Canelo. Lead uppercut, straight right hand. He tried that earlier, but he was a lot more in range that time. He didn't throw it kind of blindly from out of range. Good response there from Canelo's visually frustrated. 125 in a round, or like 126 in round 11. If you're watching this back, 120. He visually frustrated. He's visually look at him. Look at the body language. Crawford's fucking schooling him. Look at the body language. I've never seen that from any fighter ever. Like, not at this level. Look, Crawford's fucking... Oh my God. Look at the jabs. Look at the jab totals. 7 from Canelo. Sorry, So, like, Crawford's giving him a boxing lesson. Look at Canelo. He looks fucking frustrated. You can see it. He's literally body is like I've never seen that from an elite, because Canelo's an elite level talent. Yeah, I've never seen an elite level talent visually get frustrated like that. Crawford, good flurry, backs Canelo up. Just a little step back from Canelo. How can you watch that round 11 and like? I really hope the scorecards are good, because that round right there. Oh my fucking god! Crawford won this for me. I've never seen that. Here we go, round 12. Fight of the century, according to the fucking advertising, because of course they're going to say that. I'd have it 96, 94, so I'd have it slightly closer, but can't argue with Canelo only getting 3 rounds of this. I might even have it that, but I'd give him 4. Crawford! Oh, he sets Canelo off balance, makes him cross his feet over, squares him up. He's getting his fucking respect. I said he could get his respect, but I didn't think it'd be like this. Let's see. Never know when something dramatic's going to happen, though. I've seen some beautiful boxing performances in my time, and maybe it's because he's my favourite fighter ever. Canelo tries flurrying a lot of it on the guard there. Maybe it's because he's my favourite fighter ever, but this has been this is special. This is history. Big left hand from Crawford. Canelo takes it incredibly well, of course he does, but fuck me. Good right hook there from Crawford. What's the crowd sound like? I've got to hear the crowd. They're loud. Jab there from Canelo. Jab from Crawford. Canelo tries to pull counter. Kind of turns that, he kind of feints that left hook to the body and kind of brings it up top. He kind of did that, but just threw the jab to the body there, Canelo. All respect to Canelo Alvarez, but he's been beaten here tonight. Truly bested. Like, truly. We've got a minute left, but he's been bested. Been bested by the better boxer. Point blank. He does not deal with fighters who have brains well. Floyd Mayweather, Bivol, Terrence Crawford, 3 of the most intelligent fighters of all time, most adaptable fighters of all time. He has lost clearly every time. But we never know with these scorecards. We've got to keep that in mind. But for my money, this has been a clear Crawford fight. And there's still more. There's in a way. Oh my god. Good flurry there from Crawford. Let's see. I just want to hear what Hatman's going to say. Good shots there from Crawford.
Big shot from Bud Crawford.
Both men raise their hands. Crawford won that.
Wow. Fantastic performance by Bud Crawford. Without a shadow of a doubt, he won the fight.
Of course. Good.
Without a
Good. I need to hear someone else say it. He absolutely won that fight and he did it clear. See, I got my pick wrong, I think, because I picked Canelo, but I didn't write Crawford. I don't feel like it was a bad pick at all because I didn't write Crawford off like many people did. Many people saying, "Oh, Crawford's going to get knocked out" and all that. I'm like, maybe a late stoppage, but he's not going to get embarrassed. I didn't think he'd ever get embarrassed in this fight. He's too great of a fighter to get embarrassed. People think like fighters of the past, like a Mayweather. I know it's not that long ago, but they think they are so levels above fighters of this era. And the truth is, they really aren't. Like, fighters should be taken as individuals, not products of their era. Sure, they are obviously products of their era, but every fight is different. Every fighter is different stylistically. Styles make fights. Saying that a fighter, because they're from a certain era, isn't as great as another fighter is fucking ludicrous. Crawford is one of the best to ever lace up the gloves. I said it after the Errol Spence fight. You can just see it with some fighters. You can see their talent. You can see it with their accolades. And now Terrence Crawford has got that. He had the Errol Spence win, and now he's got that. If he does get the nod here, he has got that is legacy defining. That is absolutely that is a stamp on his. He should retire now and go out 42-0. One of the best to ever do it. I don't know where he'd rank, but he's up there. He's in the conversation because he took on Canelo going up 2 weight classes without a rehydration clause, without anything. Let's hear the scorecards.
And change shading vote happened 115 to 113.
Pull down on any. Good shit. Didn't rob my fucking boy. Let's go. Good fucking shit.